This is a video on canning potatoes, hot pack versus raw pack. And I found out some interesting stuff. I've looked on YouTube, I've looked on numerous websites, and I find conflicting reports as far as how to can them. Now, I have looked at this, and of course, this is a Ball Blue Book, Guide to Preserving and Canning. And basically, it tells you you need to boil your potatoes for 10 minutes. Well, if you look at this picture here, you're going to see on the left here, this is what happens when you boil them for 10 minutes. And they get all cloudy. I'm not worried about the parents so much, but I opened one up and I rinsed them out, put them in the strainer, rinsed them out, and they were all mushy. I tried to fry them and it became a total mess. It was a nightmare. I realized if you let them sit for a little bit and you let all the moisture get out of them, hopefully it'll be better, but that wasn't the case. And I happened to be mentioning this to a friend down the road. He's in his 70s, done canning for years, and he told me, well, that's part of your problem. You're cooking them for 10 minutes. And I said, well, the Blue Book says that that's what you're supposed to do, and I wanted to be safe about it. And he said, no, you want to cold pack them or raw pack them. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? I mean, I know what raw packing and cold packing is. I'm familiar with it. But I didn't know what it was when it pertained to potatoes. And he said, basically, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to go ahead and clean your potatoes, and you dice them up, not into small pieces, but, you know, fairly large, or you can quarter them up, and you put them in your quart or your pint jars, whatever you want to do. Well, I went ahead and I did that. Well, here's the result, as you're seeing right here, what they look like. As you can see, they're crystal clear. I mean crystal clear. They look great. And these ones on the right are actually older, if you can imagine that, compared to the ones on the left. Now, the only difference between the two and these pictures that you're looking at is I followed the Ball Guide to Preserving, the Blue Book, boiled them for 10 minutes, and also numerous people on YouTube said do the same thing. I found the same thing on numerous websites. Says you want to boil them for 10 minutes. And I don't know. As you can see on the left here, they look like crap. While the ones on the right, I did like my friends had said, or friend I should say. And I took a look at it. I opened up one and it was firm. It was just about done, not quite done. It actually came out perfect. You can fry these. You can cook them a little bit longer, make them into shepherd's pie. You can do anything you can do with potatoes you can do with this. And they're not mushy, and they actually came out halfway decent. I was impressed. Unless you know something that I did wrong, I don't see anything that I did wrong. I'd like any suggestions or comments on this, on what I could possibly do to keep using this method. As far as, you know, boiling for 10 minutes, I used 4 different kinds of potatoes and got the same results. So I figured I'd save someone the time and the hassle by showing you what the results look like by doing the raw pack method. Well, that's it.